Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a small topic on plane waves reflection from media interface. Let us have a brief introduction about it. We have studied uniform planar waves. Basic characteristic of that uniform planar wave is that it is traveling through a homogeneous medium. But practically, always your waveform is transmitting from one medium to another medium. Now, when waveform is traveling from one medium to another medium, it will come across a boundary. We are going to study what will happen at that boundary. Let us take a simple example of mobile communication. Now, when radio waves are traveling, they will come across some obstacles such as walls, buildings, trees, etc. What will happen at that obstacle? Radio waves will get reflected from that surface. Now, one question arises to our mind is that what is the strength of that reflected wave? Answer to this is strength of reflected wave is less than incident wave when it will get reflected from the obstacle. The ratio of reflected wave to incident wave is known as reflection coefficient of the surface. It depends on material of reflective surface and material properties of incident wave such as conductivity of it, permittivity of it and permeability of it. After incident, some part of the wave will get reflected but some part will get transmitted through the material. Its quantity depends on material parameters. It is given by a ratio known as transmission coefficient. It is ratio of transmitted wave divided by incident wave. In plane wave reflection from media interface, our main objective is to write electric and magnetic field expressions in all the regions of interest. Second objective is to apply the boundary conditions to get the values of the transmission and reflection coefficients. Basic application of this concept is wireless communication. Now, electromagnetic wave will come across smooth surfaces, rough surfaces, and edges. It will behave in different manner for different surfaces. It can get reflected or scattered or diffracted. For smooth surface, EM wave will get reflected. For rough surface, it will get scattered. For edges, it will get diffracted. We are going to consider lossy conducting medium. Now, we are going to have some assumptions for it. First assumption is electric field vector is oriented along positive x-axis. Waveform is propagating along positive z-axis. For z less than 0, we are considering it as region 1. And few notations that we are going to follow are small I stands for incident wave, small r stands for reflected wave, small t stands for transmitted wave. Let us have a look at expressions for incident electric and magnetic fields. EI stands for incident electric field. It is equal to x cap as your waveform is traveling in positive x direction. E0 is generalized amplitude e raised to minus gamma 1 z. Here gamma 1 is propagation constant. Z denotes that waveform is moving in positive z direction. Incident magnetic field H suffix I is equal to y cap 1 divided by eta 1 E0 e raised to minus gamma 1 z. We know that electric and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other and your waveform propagation is perpendicular to both of this. So by default your magnetic field is moving in y direction. Eta 1 stands for intrinsic wave impedance. E0 is again generalized impedance. Z stands for propagation of wave in z direction. Eta 1 is given as under root of j omega mu 1 divided by j omega epsilon 1 plus sigma 1. Gamma 1 is equal to j omega under root of mu 1 epsilon 1 under root of 1 minus j sigma 1 divided by omega epsilon 1. Now we are denoting it as eta 1 and gamma 1 because we are considering region 1, and all the properties are also for region 1, mu 1, epsilon 1 and sigma 1. This is diagrammatic representation of our considerations. Incident electric field is moving in positive x direction. Waveform is propagating in positive z direction. Reflected wave is going in negative z direction. Reflected electric field is going in positive x direction. Transmitted electric field is going in positive x direction. Transmitted wave is going in positive h direction. Now for magnetic field, this circle with a center as a dot indicates that field is coming out of the surface. Circle with a cross indicates that field is going inside the surface. Now according to this, incident magnetic field is coming out of the surface, transmitted field is also coming out of the surface, and reflected field is going inside the surface. Properties of region 1 are sigma 1, mu 1, epsilon 1. For region 2 it is sigma 2, mu 2 and epsilon 2. Note that the incident wave from region 1 will be partially reflected and transmitted at the media interface between two regions. For reflected wave z less than 0, direction of wave propagation is minus z. Therefore, expression of reflected electric field is x cap capital gamma E0 e raised to plus gamma 1 z. Capital gamma is reflection coefficient. It is defined as ratio of amplitude of the reflected electric field divided by amplitude of incident electric field. Now, from this reflected electric field, we can easily get our reflected magnetic field by using curl expression of Maxwell's equation, that is del cross E is equal to minus j omega mu h. Final expression for reflected magnetic field is minus y capital gamma divided by eta 1 E0 e raised to plus gamma 1 z. Transmitted electric field is x cap small tau E0 e raised to minus gamma 2 z. ht is equal to y cap small tau E0 divided by eta 2 e raised to minus gamma 2 z. Now all the properties here are for region 2. So we are denoting gamma 2 and eta 2. Intrinsic wave impedance and propagation constant for region 2 is intrinsic impedance is under root of j omega mu 2 divided by j omega epsilon 2 plus sigma 2. Gamma 2 is equal to j omega under root of mu 2 epsilon 2 into under root of 1 minus j sigma 2 divided by omega epsilon 2. Transmission coefficient is defined as ratio of amplitude of transmitted electric field and incident electric field. It is denoted by small tau. Our intention here is to find the transmission and reflection coefficients and to apply boundary conditions to get transmission coefficient and reflection coefficient. This is consolidated result of incident fields, transmitted field and reflected field. Our few observations are: incident and reflected electric and magnetic fields are tangential at z equal to 0. Transmitted fields are also tangential at z equal to 0. Surface current density is not present at z equal to 0. So we can conclude that electric and magnetic fields tangential component is continuous at z equal to 0. Our final expression for reflection coefficient is eta 2 minus eta 1 divided by eta 2 plus eta 1. Transmission coefficient is equal to twice of eta 2 divided by eta 1 plus eta 2. Thank you.